What's up everyone, William H here. Thank you for clicking on my video, and today I wanted to share with you guys 3 things that I wish I knew before I started this job, right? I'm actually waiting for my shift to start right now, right? And I thought I'd make this video very quick before I go in. My vest is right here. Amazon gang. But anyways, I thought I'd share this with you guys because these are 3 things that I wish I knew before I started this job, right? And I thought it was important for me, to explain to you guys why I wish I knew these 3 things. And before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and like my video. So why am I telling you guys this? Because I want you guys to learn from my mistakes, right? Being a delivery driver, there's a little bit of things that you need to know, right? And there's 3 things that I wish I knew before I started this job, right? So the first thing that I want you guys to know is that you're gonna have a hard time finding bathrooms, right? Now, if you work inside the facility and the bathroom is just right there, but as a driver, you're gonna have a hard time looking for bathrooms, especially if you're in a country area. Here in the Central Valley, there's a lot of agriculture, and when you have all the stops in the country route, you're gonna have a hard time looking for a bathroom. From personal experience, I'm a guy and I don't really need to go to a restaurant or a fast food chain or even a gas station to go to the restroom, right? If I need to go number 1, I always pull over to the side of the road, make sure no one's looking, and I do my thing. But if I need to go number 2, then that's when I kind of have a little issue, because I have to spend time looking for anything that's nearby, right? So if I'm in the city, sometimes people say customers only, that they're able to use the bathroom, right? So I had plenty of cases where I try to go to a gas station and I ask them like, oh, can I use your restroom? They're like, no, customers only. And I would have to buy like a pack of gum. And to be honest, it kind of really sucked, because when I'm not in the city, right, I would have to go like 10 minutes into the city and then like another 10, because I take big dumps, right? If I need to go number 2, I don't care where it is. If I find a porta potty, I got to do my thing. Sometimes my stomach acts up, right, and I need to look for somewhere to take a dump, right? And it's funny because in my old DSP, there's this lady, she still works there. I see her from time to time, and she would always tell me like, man, I hope I get a country route. I was like, why do you hope you get a country route? She's like, man, because if I need to go restroom, I could just go into the almond fields, and I gotta go pee or poop or whatever it is. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? You don't go to porta potties, or you don't try to find like stores nearby? She's like, no. Why? Takes up a lot of time, and then I get behind. That's how she talks, right? And I'm like, damn, okay, savage. And she's like in her 40s or 50s, right? She's a cool lady. She still works here, and she's really cool, right? Girls actually have to go to a store because they need a toilet, right? But for guys, if you need to go number 1, then you can just go on the side, right? Anywhere like where there's out of public sight. And some people pee in the bottle, right? There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the first thing that I wish I knew before I started this job. The second thing I wish I knew before I started this job is that I had no idea that it would be physically demanding, right? What I mean by that is that I would always see delivery drivers, right? Whether it be Amazon, FedEx, UPS. And I'm like, damn, that was like an easy job, right? I wonder where I can get that. But once I started, right, they started me off like at 40 stops, right? One of those nursery routes. One of those, beginner's routes. And, there's nothing wrong with those, right? So I would like just dash them out. And on my first day, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I broke a sweat. You know what I mean? Like I had sweat running down my cheeks. And I was like, okay. But me personally, I like to stay active, so it was nothing new. For the person that's not used to, being physically active all day at work, you're gonna have a little bit of a challenge getting used to this. But trust me when I tell you that you do get used to this job, right? And you got to keep in mind that, peak season is around the corner, guys. And you guys are going to have like 300 plus packages. Because I know at my station, that's how it's always been, right? just know that in peak season, that's when everybody gets worked hard, right? Because everybody's ordering for their loved ones, right? For Christmas, for New Year's Eve, right? So yeah, a lot of people don't know that this job is physically demanding, but like I said earlier, you'll get used to it, guys, with proper nutrition, right? And if you stay hydrated throughout your day, you should be golden, right? But that's just something I wish I knew before I started this job. So the third thing I wish I knew before I started this job is that there are different DSPs. What do I mean by that? DSPs are operated differently, right? It's a business within a business. Why do I wish I knew this before I started this job? Is because the DSP that I moved from, right? I actually made a video how I switched DSPs. But the main reason why I switched DSP is because I was getting paid less, guys. I was getting paid per hour, and I didn't know that, right? I didn't know that my DSP was the only DSP doing that. At this station, my DSP was paying me per hour, meaning that if I only work 6 hours and a half, I'm only gonna get paid 6 hours and a half. But if I work 7 hours with 15 minutes, I'm only gonna get paid those 7 hours with 15 minutes, right? And for some reason, I had a feeling that other DSPs were paying their drivers differently, right? And that was correct. I would ask other drivers, hey, how do you guys get paid, right? And they would tell me like, yeah, well, I get paid my full 10. You know, if I come back a little earlier than my 10th hour, I still get paid those 10 hours. And I was like, really? And I did my research, you know, it turns out that all of the DSPs at this station pays their drivers their full 10 hours. Except my DSP, guys. And to be honest, when I found that out, right, I was a little frustrated. I was like, damn, like, why didn't I know this, right? But you don't know what you don't know, right? This is one of the big reasons why I make this video, guys. To give you guys value, right? To inform you guys. If you guys can get paid more doing the same thing for another DSP, then why not do it, right? You'll make more money, you know, and at the end of the day, yeah, you have coworkers that you're friends with, and you can still be friends with them, right? You can text them, do whatever, right? But do what's best for you, okay? And if you feel like you're good where you're at, you know, if you feel like you're getting paid the most where you're currently at, then stay, right? But this is for the people who want to make a change, who want to get paid more, right? And that was my situation, guys. I wish I knew about other DSPs right when I started, right? Because I probably would have switched like literally in the first month. Why? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little on the fast side, right? And with my old DSP, when I would finish fast, I would have to slow down towards the end of my route. I would literally have to kill time, right? Why? Because I knew if I would have called in, they're either gonna make me go assist somebody, right? Or they're gonna tell me to go back and not get my full 10 hours. And I was losing money, right? That's lost money that I could never get back, right? And luckily for me, you know, I did what's best for me. I changed up, and now my new DSP is the first wave to start. I'm getting out earlier, and when I finish, I don't have to assist anybody, guys. And then I get my full 10 hours, right? It's just a no-brainer for me, guys. Hopefully you guys get value out of this video, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe and like. And I wanted to leave you with a closing message. You can do anything you put your mind to. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.